and welcome to the pod screen for the week of June 16th. With the madness that is E3 behind us, it's time to look back at all the important things that were announced last week. E3 2013 was a pretty eventful one, and gamers got into the next gen. So let's jump right in and talk about a few of the standout games that were shown this year. One of the first big games we saw was during Microsoft's press conference, the long-awaited game from Respawn Entertainment, Titanfall.
This is our land. This is our land. And I will fight for it.
Titanfall's gameplay is pretty unique, with the player choosing between playing as a Titan, a giant mech suit capable of huge amounts of damage, or the mobile and precise pilot. With players being able to call in their Titan after a certain cooldown period, strategy will be based on how and when players use or don't use their Titans. This adds a completely new dynamic to what would otherwise just be another sci-fi FPS, and ingenuity is something the now tired genre needs. As I said before, the biggest factor in the success of Destiny is whether or not the gameplay is interesting and fun. During Sony's press conference, we got a look at how Destiny will work. There are many different aspects involved in the game, and even with the gameplay we saw, it's still too early to see if this game will keep players interested over a long period of time. I was hoping to see a bit more of what will make the game unique, but we mostly just saw a bit of how the guns and classes work. Destiny is still on my radar, but at this point in time it doesn't seem like it's living up to the hype. However, only time will tell. Finally, the last game that got my attention was The Order 1886.
But for so few, such terrible strength do we possess.
The modified, almost but not quite steampunk style, combined with futuristic weapons and devices, made me wonder just what this game was about. We have heard very little about this game, other than that it is a PS4 exclusive, but I'm interested on seeing what the story behind The Order is, and how they have access to this technology. If you plan on getting a PS4, this is probably a game you should pick up with it. As for who won E3, if there even is a winner, most would agree that Sony overtook Microsoft with the announcement of a lower price point, and this.
For instance, PlayStation 4 won't impose any new restrictions on the use of PS4 gamers. Guess that's a good thing.
The crowd's reaction is all that needs to be said on that topic, and as loud as it was in the auditorium, it was hopefully even louder in the ears of the Microsoft execs. This was easily the highlight of the expo for me this year, and it's good to see Sony bounce back in just one generation after the unarguably rocky launch of the PS3. Oh wait, I forgot about this highlight.
Peggle 2!
Yep, can't forget that happened. That's it for all the news this week. If you want to keep up to date with the pod screen, check out some of the links in the description below. So hit that start button and get back in the game.